Here are 5 stupid mistakes older people make, everyone notices but no one tells you about. Let's be honest. Aging gracefully isn't just about wrinkles or gray hair. It's about how you carry yourself, how you adapt, and how you stay connected to a world that's constantly changing. But here's the harsh truth. Many older adults unintentionally make mistakes that everyone around them notices, but nobody dares to say out loud. Why? Because it's awkward, it feels disrespectful, and sometimes, it's just easier to stay quiet. But these silent mistakes can cost you your respect, independence, and peace of mind. In today's video, we're exposing the 5 biggest mistakes older people make. Mistakes that quietly erode dignity, relationships, and self-worth. These aren't about being old-fashioned. They're about how habits and blind spots can make people seem out of touch, stubborn, or even ungrateful, without realizing it. The good news: every single one of these can be fixed with awareness and small mindset shifts. Because let's face it, no one wants to grow older and become the person others whisper about behind their back. You want to be admired for your wisdom, not pitied for your mistakes. As people age, the balance between independence and humility becomes tricky. Many fall into patterns that push others away, create emotional distance, and make them seem difficult or negative to be around. The problem isn't that aging causes these habits. It's that most people stop checking themselves. They stop reflecting, adapting, and asking, "Am I still growing?" You see, when you're young, society constantly gives you feedback. Teachers, bosses, and friends. They all tell you what you're doing wrong. But once you reach a certain age, people stop correcting you. Not because you're perfect, but because they don't want to offend you. That silence becomes dangerous. You keep doing the same things, not realizing that others see you differently than you see yourself. Let's break down these 5 mistakes one by one. Mistake number 1. Talking only about the past. It's comforting to relive old memories, but when every conversation begins with "back in my day," it signals to others that your best days are behind you. Younger people tune out, not because they don't respect your experiences, but because they feel you've stopped being curious about the present. The most respected elders are those who connect the past to now, who use their wisdom to make sense of today's world, not escape from it. Mistake number 2. Acting like advice is always welcome. Older people often think sharing lessons from life is helpful. And sometimes it is, but unsolicited advice can come off as condescending, especially when given to adults who already know what they're doing. The intention may be love, but it can easily sound like control. The truth is, people respect advice more when it's requested, not imposed. Mistake number 3. Neglecting appearance and hygiene. This one's sensitive, but it's real. When someone stops caring about how they present themselves, others notice immediately. It's not about vanity, it's about self-respect. Clean clothes, tidy hair, and a pleasant scent communicate vitality and confidence. When you give up on your appearance, people subconsciously treat you as if you've given up on life itself. Mistake number 4. Refusing to learn new technology. This is one of the most noticeable and avoidable mistakes. Technology isn't going away. It's the language of the modern world. Refusing to learn it doesn't make you principled. It makes you disconnected. When older adults rely on others for every digital task, they lose independence and relevance. Learning basic tech skills isn't about keeping up. It's about staying free. Mistake number 5. Complaining too much. Negativity repels energy. Constantly pointing out what's wrong, whether it's the government, the youth, or the weather, makes people emotionally withdraw. Many older people don't realize how draining it is to be around chronic complaining. Gratitude, humor, and curiosity are far more magnetic. People love being around elders who uplift rather than criticize. Here's the uncomfortable truth. All these mistakes have one root cause: the loss of self-awareness. When people stop reflecting on their behavior, they drift into automatic habits. They stop asking, "How do I make others feel?" That's when respect starts slipping away quietly. You may think people are just busier these days, But often, they're quietly avoiding what feels emotionally heavy or outdated. But here's the powerful flip side. The moment you regain that self-awareness, when you start noticing how your words, tone, and energy affect others, you instantly become more magnetic. People will naturally want to spend more time with you. You'll be that rare older person who inspires respect instead of sympathy. Growing older doesn't have to mean losing relevance, grace, or dignity. The real goal of aging is evolution. To let experience make you wiser, not harder. The 5 mistakes we discussed: living in the past, forcing advice, neglecting appearance, avoiding technology, and complaining too much, aren't signs of age. They're signs of unexamined habits. Fix them, and you don't just look better, you feel better. You communicate vitality, presence, and emotional intelligence. People will see you as the elder who gets it, and not someone stuck in a time capsule of regret or resistance. Aging well is not about denying your years. It's about showing that every one of them has made you sharper, kinder, and more If you found this message eye-opening, take a moment to reflect. Which of these 5 mistakes do you catch yourself or someone close to you making? Start with one small change today. Maybe it's updating your phone skills. Maybe it's catching yourself before complaining. Or maybe it's just listening more before offering advice. And if you believe more older adults need to hear this truth, share this video. Because sometimes, the kindest thing we can do for each other is to say what everyone's thinking but no one dares to say.